I'm Tom Selway for Sense Media, and I'm here with Dave Tokic of Algolux. Dave, lovely to meet you. How are you doing today?
Very good, thank you.
Good, good. Tell me a little bit about Algolux and what is it the company does?
So Algolux is a company focused on autonomous vision, and this is really about driving safety in that, helping cameras perceive what can't be sensed, and also helping cameras see more clearly than possible today.
Okay. So how do we make vehicles safer then? How does that happen?
So it's a combination of two main things. One is around how can you provide the driver through the ADAS systems more information, better information from a visual standpoint as well as from a computer vision standpoint. And similarly for autonomous vehicles, how do you help those vehicles perceive what's around them much better, especially under adverse conditions like low light and bad weather and so on.
Okay, so how do we make vehicles such as the ADAS and automated vehicles, how do we make them see better?
Very good question. We are applying machine learning to both improve the perception through machine learning, deep learning of these perception systems, basically allowing the visual system to sense and perceive objects such as vehicles, pedestrians, and so on under low light, which is a very challenging scenario today, as well as in adverse weather such as rain and glare and snow. These are very challenging conditions for computer vision. On the imaging side, image quality side, we apply machine learning to automate the image quality tuning of cameras, which is extremely manually intensive and painful to do. Many months long of expert engineers working on that and shrinking that process down by optimizing against objective metrics within hours or days. And actually we had a couple of good announcements yesterday at AutoSens. One, we announced a new approach to automate the subjective quality tuning. So basically what you like the preference of the image, and automate that, which is very difficult, through your own data set of your ideal images. I want my camera to look like an iPhone, or I want to Photoshop it to get this sort of warmth. And then we can project those to the camera under tune and automate that tuning very quickly. So that's called Natural IQ, which we're very excited to share with the audience. And we also announced our latest release of CrispML, which is doing similarly automating tuning against objective metrics, which align very well with what the IEEE P2020 work, both for visual tuning and for computer vision.
There's a lot of challenges that you're facing in terms of what you're doing there. How difficult is it to sort of keep ahead of the technology and all these challenges are being thrown at you constantly, I can imagine?
Well, I kind of reflected into how our customers are dealing with that today. There's new sensors, there's new ISPs, there's many different computer vision approaches through deep neural networks or through traditional computer vision means. And so what we're doing is taking a look at that problem and how do we apply optimization and deep learning to make that process much more manageable, scalable, help those resources be leveraged much more effectively, and shrink the effort and time that's required, and hence the cost, to get these projects out the door and allow them to take advantage of these new technologies in a much more effective way.
And obviously communication is the key here, and getting awareness of what you guys do. Do you find that is a whole separate challenge in itself? And I suppose events like this are key to sort of get the message out there, really.
Yes, we're very excited to participate at AutoSens. So we've been at AutoSens a number of times before, and the audience has been fantastic. It's a very interactive, collaborative environment with a great speaker lineup. We've also been the fortunate recipient of the Most Exciting Startup Award at last year's AutoSens, and we're actually a finalist for this year's Software Innovation Award. So we're getting some excellent recognition through the community of Tier 1s and OEM and Tier 2 suppliers to the automotive industry, and so it's been really a productive and excellent event for us.
Well, very best of luck with the nomination tonight. I hope it goes well for you.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And you can get more great videos from AutoSens right on this channel. Just make sure you subscribe.